Trav, I was about to murder you.
Why, what happened?
Because you late.
My bad. I was underneath this truck trying to get some ground.
I figured that. That's what they said in the comments. They was like, you probably still messing with the radio.
Yeah, I'm
So,
still fucking with this truck.
so first, I know you're busy, so I wanted to thank you for sitting down to talk with us today.
Right.
It was kind of a blessing that Chevys and Bullets had to reschedule because everybody was asking when I was going to talk to you. So a lot of people want to hear from you. So I'm very excited about this one.
Okay.
All right. So the first question I want to ask you is, how did you get started with racing? What made you want to get started racing? Is this your first race car? Things like that.
Well, this is my first race car. I always drove like regular fast, like street cars and stuff, like for the 06 Corvette I had and the Charger and stuff. But what actually got me into race car and stuff was I had bought Blu-ray, and I went to my first time ever like getting into it. I had bought Blu-ray, and I had invested some money into like a small block before the racing, and I wanted to go to the classics with it, and the motor wasn't fully built right. When I got to the classic, it was backfiring and all that shit. They were saying that they had too much gas, and that it was the timing was off and shit like that. So after that, I just got tired of like playing with that mechanic. I went to a whole nother mechanic, and he told me he could build me a whole motor from scratch for like $10,000. So I had him build me the motor, whatever. And that motor was giving me issues. Oil, like the oil was leaking from the pan and shit. Probably every weekend I had to put fresh oil in there and shit like that because it used to leak in the driveway and shit. Then I just got tired of that. So I'm like, man, fuck it, I ain't doing the car no more. I ended up trying to sell it, and my girl was like, Don't they don't sell you car, just put a better motor in it. So I'm like, better motor? Like, ain't no better motor. Like, every motor I done put in that motherfucker giving me problems. Like, you can't drive it, the bitch overheating, all type of shit. So she was like, but just don't get rid of your car. Like, my mama was born in 72, so that's what made me really want a 72. Everybody be like, oh, why you don't get a 7.1? I had a 7.3, I had a 7.5. 72 was the year my mama was born, so I'm like, shit, I'm gonna get me a 72. So I end up
So he must have got a call. Trav, what's going on with your phone?
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Okay. So you ended up.
I ended up going to Victor shop, and first I had bought a motor from somebody, but it wasn't what it was when I took it to the mechanic. So I ended up trying to get the money back and stuff. Well, it went south. So I ended up just going to Victor, Van Power, and I was like, man, I'm looking for a motor. Like, I'm ready to buy a fast-ass motor. And he wanted me to be honest. I was like, I want to race Bruce. And he was like, whoa, you want to race Bruce? Been getting cash? I was like, yeah, I want to race Been getting cash. I want to be able to beat him. So he like, well, it's only one motor in here that you're going to be able to beat him with. And I'm like, well, damn, what motor that is? And he was like, it's going to cost you about 13 grand. So I'm like, just for a motor? He said, yeah, it's just no carburetor, no nothing. It's just from oil pan to intake. So I'm like, show me the motor, let me see. So he showed me the motor, and he was like, it came out of a race car. It was a old race car motor. The guy, he got old and he don't do it no more. I refreshed the motor and he told me to sell it. So I'm like, yeah, well, see if he'll work. See if he'll sell it to me. So he was like, no, I already know he'll sell it to you. You got 13 grand? I was like, shit, let's go sit in your office and talk. When I swapped the money out with him, He was like, come back tomorrow. I'm gonna take it down. I gotta move some stuff out the way. I'm gonna take it down and we gonna like put fresh gasolines and stuff on it. So I'm like, all right. He called me the next day. He was like, I ain't gonna be able to finish. You need to put me your intake and stuff like that for nitrous, because this motor was a nitrous motor. It just got the intake on it. But I already knew they had to put the intake and shit off of it. Not bad talk, but they had to. If you had to plumb the intake for nitrous, you knew something was wrong to begin with. Like it don't take a rocket science to do that. So we did that, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna charge you extra $500 to do that." So I'm like, "Okay." I ended up getting that motor, and then I was lost. And I was like, "Damn, now I need to talk to some people because I got a fast motor. This little stuck ass transmission ain't finna work." So I went into, I started talking to people and the big motor, and they was like, you need to get you a good transmission, man, because I'm telling you, like, that shit gonna turn some RPMs. You need a good transmission. So I'm like, who I go to? And he was like, the transmission place on my page. Just go by there and just check it out. So I went over to ATF and I bought I was like, I went in there, I was like, I want the best transmission, man. I want the best of the best. And he like, well, that's about 7,000. I'm like, fuck that, I just want it. I want it. And he was like, it's gonna take me like 2 days to build your transmission. I'm like, shit, if it's gonna take you 2 days, you need to get started right now. And he was like, well, you gotta give me like a deposit. And then he was like, what kind of motor you got? I was like, I just bought a motor from Gas Power. He was like, you got their number? He ended up speaking with them, and they told him that I was gonna need like a high torque converter like that. I was gonna need like some big stuff. And I'm like, damn, so that means more money? He was like, yeah, you're going to have your torque converter in-house built with this, and that. You can't order it. You need a big torque converter and this, and that, and I got to adjust it to your motor. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever it's going to take. So he ended up calling me, and he was like, oh, the torque converter it's going to be a good little price, like, for you to get that. So I'm like, okay, well, just add it to the bill. When I come to pay it, I got there and the bill was like, I was standing. I'm like, God damn. So we ended up getting the transmission and
right. You see what Good Night Zo saying? He going broke just listening to this.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. That shit was crazy. But I was just so ready. I was trying to honestly, when I came to that conclusion, I really wanted to race Bruce. I just wanted to be, not even just race him, I just wanted to be like him, like get out there and do what he do. So that was the only person I really could think of, because that was the first person I ever really met, like dealing with the race shit before Two Fly and all of those boys. I knew them. I knew of them, I didn't know them. So the first person I could think of was me being with June, and that's Bruce is his ex-mechanic or whatever they're going through right now. So that was the only person I could think of at the time, like the race. So I was like, don't master and all of them. I wasn't even thinking about them at first. So I was like, shit, I just want to be fast like him. I want to race him. And that's when I got that motor and shit. But the Harvey being the first mechanic to touch the car or whatever, like the bill just kept going and going and going. Like at first I would tell that like, okay, I'm gonna spend like 40 grand. So I was like, okay, 40 grand, that's gonna be perfect. Man, that bill went to going from after that 40 passed, I'm like, fuck this car, I don't even do it no more. 40 grand, and this thing it's supposed to be done in a month for me to go to Dope Master show. Like that's when Dope Master was first getting out. So I'm like, damn, I want to make Dope Master shit. And it was like, well, to do that, you're going to have to buy everything right now. We just going to go. So that's what happened. And we ended up not making the show because the car it had exhaust on it and stuff like that. And I just ain't really want to do all that. And by the time he got done with it, the show was the next day. I'm like, man, we still can make it. Thank you. We still can make it. So we were still trying. We tried everything, and it got late. June got sleepy, got in his truck, went to sleep. And I'm like, man, fuck that. Put my car on the train. I'm going home. I'm taking this bitch home. And then I just got a little discouraged. And then that's how Charles came along. Charles was like, man, I can't just let you throw away all that money like that. Man, I want to help you. Like, it ain't going to cost me nothing to do your car, finish your car for this, and that. So I sat on that and ate it a little bit. And then they just really snapped there like, man, fuck that. You just spent all that money. Finish your car. See what it do, if you like it and stuff like that. So that's when I let Charles and Gary finish it. And that's how they came about being a part of, like, my team, because them boys ain't really want me to just give up just that easily. Like they was willing to help if it didn't take much money, that they was willing to do it. So that's what happened.
So let's get into these questions.
Okay.
So there's a question from, I put your information, guys. If y'all saw the comments get turned off, I put his information in my story. So if y'all have questions, I have my other phone. And if y'all put your questions there, I can pull them up and ask them. So these are questions that fans have sent. What motivates you to stay in the dunk game? Also, how do you balance family life and racing?
Well, I mean, the balancing part, I mean, it's kind of easy because my girl, she like it. She feel like the track is like mine soothing, just hearing those cars and just getting down the track and stuff like that. So with her being on my team and liking it, that makes it even better. That I ain't got to even go through the arguments and stuff like that. Only time we really get into like these arguments and shit when we get close to those race dates, and shit just need to be like updated, like just the small shit, like spark plugs and stuff like that. Like, you gotta be running all over the place because we split however we gonna do this shit. If I need new plugs, I need whatever I need. If it's a list of shit, we gonna split that list down the middle. You go this way, I go that way. I need nitrous tanks filled up, you gonna fill the tanks up or drop the tanks off. I go get the gas, I go get the plugs, I drop the car to Charles, let them boys do it. However, that's when it becomes a little bit of an issue. But other than that, she likes it. Once we get to the track, she all happy, she ready to talk shit. We all down for that. But that's how, I mean, it's not really a big deal. It's just we just ain't really did much yet because due to the fact that Charles, like, he got like it's football stuff anyway, but it's almost over with. So it's gonna be a lot more shit talking and a lot more racing.
All right, what is your dream car to own or race?
I don't have a dream car to own no more because I think I already did that. I like it. I had a thing for Porsche Panameras, and it worked out. I ended up getting it, but I ended up wrecking the shit. So it was. I mean, it wasn't. That's over with.
So that was your dream car?
That was my dream car.
Did you race it?
I reckon I got it fixed and I ended up trading it in for something else. I ended up trading it in for a Corvette and got rid of that, and now I missed the hell out of that car.
But you didn't race the Porsche?
No, I just used to drive it up and down. I used to just drive it up and down the highway and shit like that. But like, I used to catch people in the traffic and shit and put it on them now.
All right. What do you like best? Dunk racing or bass or music competitions?
You guys are booking?
Huh?
You guys are booking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, KP. Okay. Give me a few minutes. I'm doing it. Now, what you say now?
What do you like best? Dunk racing or bass music competitions?
I love music. Ain't nothing. I would turn the race down before I turn this music down. I've been doing this music since I was like about 15. Like I started out doing like other people's cars, and then that kind of helped me. Yeah, that kind of helped me do like my own car and stuff like that. That's how I was getting money and stuff. Always when I was like a teenager and shit like that. So I like the music more. But the dunk racing, I mean, it kind of exciting because it kind of gives everybody what they want. Like, far as like people really want to see racing. I wanted to see racing when I was out there sitting in those bleachers and stuff, watching cars go up and down the track, and I'm like, damn, nobody ain't racing. Nobody doing nothing. So that's what I really wanted to do as far as, and my team, like, everybody that was around me, everybody was like, boy, I'm finna give me a car, bro, I'm finna start racing. And I'm like, y'all ain't got too long to wait, bro. We finna be on that track. We gonna be on that track. And if that was like a year ago, and everybody was like, man, Trav, you ain't gonna be on no race car. And I was like, I'm gonna be on a race car, bro. We ain't got nothing to worry about. We gonna be betting on our own car. And that's what really pushed me to do the car. But the music is what I really love.
All right, what are some things you had to sacrifice in order to build your car?
Nothing really. I mean,
money. A lot.
Yeah, the money. Yeah, all that money. After breaking a fucking transmission and having to, nothing was savable, and having to repair a brand new, having to get a whole new damn transmission. That's the money. and the rear end braking and the drive shaft braking and stuff like that. That I had to buy all over again. That kind of like hurt me. So that, yeah, sacrificing money to build that all over again.
How long have you been installing music in cars?
About 12 years. About 12. I'm only 28.
Dang. So since you was a baby.
Yeah, I was legit. I used to be around, all my friends was older than me. Like, everybody that I really hang around, either they my age or they way older than me. So, like, I call them the old coons. The old coons brought me up into the music game because they was once my age and I was young. So, I was doing their cars and going to little car shows and stuff like that. So, about 12 years.
So, what made you want to build a dump versus any other type of car?
It seems like that was like what the lack was in the racing. Like, far as like you can easily go to the track on a Friday night and any other night, and you'll see all type of cars going down the track. But when it's like those big shows that everybody go to want to see, everybody want to go see the dunk race. They don't care about when it first came out. It wasn't about no D bodies. It wasn't about nothing but dunks.
Right.
When the dunk came out, so I felt like. And me really always having don't, I felt like that's what I fit at. I fit in that perfect, like building a race dog and having a dog. I already had the car, and it was just there. So it was just like, fuck it, this is where it's at. Everybody want to see that.
All right, so this is a question that I ask every one of y'all that join. I know you're a little bit newer to racing, to dunk racing, but it's a two-part question. What do you see as helping the dunk game or big rim racing, and what is hurting or hindering big rim racing?
I feel like what's hurting the dunk game right now is everybody want to be seen. Everybody, and the only way, and why I say that is I feel like everybody feel like it takes a lot of money to do it, like to race. Like, just for instance, everybody want to come at me on racing because they start spending a lot of money at one time. So they feel like I want to race for a lot of money, which is that's not really my case. That's not really why I got into it. I got into it because the dunk game really was hurt when you got people paying $50 just to come park in the back and then another $25 to sit in the stands and don't shit happen. So I felt like that's why. Like that's where the hurt really come in at, and that's why I really built that car, like to kind of change it. But people, it's still the same way. Like I kind of see behind the scenes, with me being behind the scenes, what the old shit really was, like why it really wasn't really no racing, because it's the money get in between. A lot of people go to talking like they over talk themselves. Oh, I bet 5 bands on my next race against such and such, and that next person might not have that money. Like, you feel me? Like $5,000, I might not have that. I'm gonna just use myself. I'm not even gonna speak on nobody else. Like, if somebody comes at me and they want to race me, I'm down to race you. I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm down to race you. I race 2 fly. You want me to be honest with you? But I know where their money stand at, where they bags stand. They want to race for $10,000 or 5 bands. Like, they ain't going no $1,000, $2,000. I'm not gonna bet that amount of money. I got kids. I got a life. I got other shit outside of that shit that I prefer to do before I would spend $5,000 on a race and see that bitch going in 5 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people $2,500 is my limit. Like, not just that I don't have the money to spend it. It's there, but I'm not gonna be dumb and jump out there. Anything can happen in racing. Anything. Just like my last race. Shit happened. We didn't get no test pass. Shit happened. Even I done seen people get test passes and test all day. When that track get to a certain temperature, or when that track is at wherever it's at, because somebody done fucked up on the track, you might not win. So I'm not gonna put $5,000 up on the line to race somebody and the track not there, and then I lose my money. Either way it go, you losing your money if you race or you don't race. You still gonna lose money because you gotta pay your punk out if you don't race, and you gotta pay your money if you is gonna race. Either way it go, you losing your money.
Right.
So That's my issue right now with the money. I just feel like it hurt. That hurts a lot of people.
So what's helping big rim racing right now?
I mean, it's stuff that can happen that can help, but I don't see nothing helping right now. Bruce,
I'll tell you my opinion on what's helping. People like you and people like the newcomers, the people who are in the talk for the Rookie of the Year. So people like you and Banye and Tony Bands and new bills that are coming out.
That's true. That's true. But those new bills that's coming out, they falling under those dudes that bet big. You get what I'm saying? Like Tony Bands, he fall under Don't Master. So they ain't betting a little bit of money. No, they're not betting a little bit of money because they want to be seen. Just like Banye falling under Bruce. Bruce don't like to race for a lot of money, but people gonna come at him for that. Like I had somebody come at me and they was like, "Man, I want to run Banye," but they want to run him back, but the money's not there. You get what I'm saying? So those people fall under that category and they kind of fucks.
Well, you guys are just the ones that I named. There's plenty of people that got new bills coming out that don't have to race for a lot of money. I just named you guys, but it's other people that got new bills.
That's true, but like even like I was tagged in something and I kind of felt insulted by a fan, but I kind of don't say that. That's why I kind of don't even be like he was like, "Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself to be trying to race that fast ass car up against Tony Bands on 30s." All right now, so I'm like, why should I be like that? Tony Bands was out before me. Like he got like somebody that's known in the dope game. Like they should know if they want to beat, if they gonna race my car, if they gonna beat my car, he should be able to talk about himself. But the fan, whoever the fan was, not to say the name, he was like. He kind of like came at me kind of wrong. Like he was kind of mad about me saying like I wanted to race Tony Bands, which I'm a rookie, he's a rookie. We were talking that topic that we were talking about, Rookie of the Year, who we gonna race for that. I commented on it and he was like, "Oh, you go pick on somebody your size." And I'm like, "But damn, I don't got nothing big. I just came out. Like, can I get some of that?" Yeah, because I jumped out there and we showed passes and shit. That's because when we first came out, nobody really wanted to race us. Now everybody ready to pick.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. That's something that you're going to have to consistently go through. I think I'm one of the most neutral people there is, and people come for me. So you're going to have to go through that. You did the right thing.
I ignore the fuck out of them.
Right, I ignore the fuck out of them. Right, that's what you do. So, with that being said, I did want to touch bases on when Candy on Chrome was interviewing you and Toya was there. I'm gonna tell you what makes me gravitate towards you and Toya. I first off, I love. That's the first thing. Right. And the second thing is, it's very hard, in my opinion, to find a supportive spouse. Right. But the way she supports you and the way she even looks at you and you look at her, that just makes me love y'all. Y'all are like one of my favorite couples. When I was standing there, I was just looking at y'all like, I could just hear music like, oh. I was like, the stuff she said about how y'all came about building the car, when she told you, all right, let's buy it. How many women would say, all right, let's spend $20,000 to get you a, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big thing. You know what I mean? Like, she said, she was like, whatever you need, she got your back. I'm like, dang, and y'all young. Right. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes takes years. You have to be my age or older, in my age range, to have someone that loves you and supports you in that way. So for that, y'all got my utmost respect, I got to tell you.
Okay.
So let me get back to the fans' question. That's enough. We'll talk about that another time. But let me get back to the fans' questions. Oh, this is a good one. Who is it that you most want to race in the dunk game or in the big rim racing?
Who fit this?
Uh-oh. I think 50 on here. All right, 50.
He knows about him. Listen.
Oh, I will tell you in the how they can send their questions. 50 Cent dud in the question. He said the car was a dud. Yeah.
When?
He said dud. He said he sent that in the question. He didn't have no question.
I got videos of 250 Slim trying to see what's under my hood. You better shut up. Hey, if I'm done, KP, I'm new. Why you all on me? Why you all on me? You want me that bad? Because I ain't no done. I ain't got no fans. I don't got no followers. I got a little bit. I don't care about nothing. He got over, what? Over 5K followers. Only got like 5K followers. He got more than me. Why do he want me so bad, and why he keep talking about my car? That's the question for people Slim. If it's a dud.
So in 50 defense, I think he just want to race. I do. I think he just want to race you.
I do too. But Charles keep telling me, man, try to just make you some money back, man. Because 250, that's just like having fun. You ain't gonna make no money. Like, go to get you like a little $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 races. Get that money back from them little scrubs, and then go holler at 250 Slim. That's what he keep telling me.
Yeah, because the whole time you was talking, and you was talking about all you done been through with building that car, in my brain it was saying cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.